Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Dash 21 who wanted the Titania in the colors of Sonic the Hedgehog. Given that I've been getting a fair number of Sonic-themed requests lately, it seemed only appropriate that I'd eventually get to Sonic himself, so here is the Sonic as a heavily modified prototype camphor. And yeah, Titania's still a good suit. It is fairly fast. It's a 500 raid. Has a great collection of weapons. It can either use a bazooka or the Gelga Jaeger's beam sniper or beam machine gun as its primary weapon. I love that beam machine gun, so that's an easy choice for me. Also has an arm Gatling, so yeah, it's got and a pair of twin Sturmfausts and a shotgun. So yeah, all very good stuff. Yeah, so Ireland above my head, I'm trying to just kind of get around it and knock it out of the sky. I'm not going to get the chance. And it's going to hit me pretty hard. It did a pretty good job of, this person has obviously been using the Ireland for a while because they have really, really good sense of their hitboxes, of the space that thing takes up and how to get out of its own way, which is pretty amazing, actually. I am not that good with the Ireland. It would take probably more time than I have to get that kind of practice in. So, yeah, very impressed with that Ireland player, and that's probably the last time I engage them up close for the rest of the round. I might go after them towards the end, but I forget. So yeah, that is my first death. It's kind of a rough start as happens. 100 points to 2,075. Again, my personal feeling, you just have to be prepared for this kind of rough start in GBO2. It's, the most frequent way of going through the beginning of a round is one team wipes the other and then, you reset. And the way you are able to, capitalize on that reset sometimes is what makes all the difference. So, yeah, this Pale Rider D2 is about to die. Yep. And now back to charging the rifle and getting out of the way of everything, because I kind of noticed everything was a little bit pointed at me there. And I'm going to get I believe somebody ends up underground, and I wind up just kind of getting a little bit too obsessed with trying to chase them. Because, yeah, there is a, I could fight them underground. I'm very fast, I'm very maneuverable, but it's tight spaces, so that nice cartwheeling dodge roll is a little bit not as useful in the underground as it could be elsewhere. Managed to tag that person, follow up with the shotgun, and that is that for that ground type, I believe. Was that a ground type? Looked like one. But yeah, so far so good. And yeah, I'm just going to come up behind the other two mobile suits. The Titania is not a stealth suit. So it's just a matter of, are they paying attention or not? And luckily for me, they weren't. Earlier in this recording session, I had a round where it seemed like somebody was watching their radar rather than their screen, and I think I managed to get behind these things just because they were watching their screen rather than their radar. So, hopefully I just remember to watch both as needed. But that is the Gelgud with the Zagok arm. I forget the pilot's name, but it is now dead. And getting away from that explosion, so hopefully I don't end up heavy staggered, because I forget if Titania has that protection or not. There's the Ireland. Stunned it, but it did tag me, and our full armor Gundam ground took it out. So, and now just waiting. Yep, managed to tag that. So, just throwing stuff out there. Luckily, I did not hit my intended target with the dang, words are hard sometimes, with the Sturmfaust, but I did hit something else. That is Rick Diaz, and as a general with a lot of good tricks and a double tackle, that can be a tough fight for a Titania. Luckily, I am not alone. Unfortunately, neither are they, so I'm just gonna... And the timing on that tackle and that dodge roll, or that downswing, were perfect. Did not knock down my ally, did do the damage to the Crab Gelgug, so... Okay, yeah, that's a level 5 Gundam ground. That's not a bad suit. I kind of like running the high, the high level stuff sometimes. I gotta do it more. But for now, yep, like I said, very restless tonight, figuring out where to spawn. Just that's kind of been like that the whole weekend. But I spawned in the middle of the enemy formation, so did somebody else. But I really kind of need to be far away because, as befits a camphor-derived raid, Titania can be kind of fragile. Stun that Rick DS if I can. Tagged it. Move in with shotgun. Oops, it managed to get a roll, but I think it was not paying enough attention. But the Gelgug was. I'm not sure if it hit me with the downswing or the heavy stagger. Does not really, or with the heavy attack. Doesn't matter in the long run. And I think I hit the ground type with the backswing, but there's that Gelgug again, and and I'm dead. Yeah, I did wind up, this was another one where, like, in the middle of it, I just wound up really kind of having a rough time. But in the end, I think it comes out okay, so we'll find out. Let's see. We are all kind of down the southern end of the map. I'm probably going to plant some support fire here, I think, but, or maybe I'll just jump back in. That certainly looks like what I'm going to do, because, geez, Rob, calm down. But, okay, there's a Rick Diaz. Also, sometimes I do the foolish thing of engaging the first thing I see with, even if I have type disadvantage, and sometimes with the type disadvantage, you just kind of want to get it out of the way, which, luckily that worked out this time. Maybe this isn't the one where I wound up, just watching something underground forever. There was, I did a couple, and this is the better of the two, so I'm probably thinking of the other one, because I don't think I have time left to stalk somebody who's underground from the look of things. Let's see, Sturmfaust out, and that was against a support, so managed to snag that kill. And back with the team, and this is just ow. Well, mild ow. But yeah, just kind of, we do kind of have to push since we are almost out of time. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. That Gelgug was, we managed to focus it down quick enough, so we are close to getting the win. I don't know if we won this one or not, but I think we got close at the very least. We'll find out. Find out in about 40 seconds. But yeah, 98-25 to 10-275. It's not going to take much to tie that up if we can do it. And remember how I was saying that when you're behind at the end of the round, you kind of have to push and back your teammates' play? Yeah, this team not doing that. I was trying to push forward and see who I could get a hold of in order to, do some damage, get some kills, and just they were all still back there doing something. Knitting? Macrame? I don't know. Some kind of very, nice and probably far more peaceful hobby, but I'm about to die, because... Okay, no, I did manage not to die at least, but yeah, that one person followed me in against everything, and the other two teammates, I think, might have been fighting three things the other way. So we didn't quite make it, but I managed to get 3,000 points and 79,000 damage, and ultimately, I think, 5 kills? Yeah, 5 kills, 3 deaths, so... I hope you enjoyed the round, Dash, and that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Wow, I just tripped over that outro just really badly. I feel like I was like a half second ahead of where the words should have been or something. Just like, the sentences got cross-threaded in my brain is what it feels like.